We're still alive. Good morning from Wales. I forgot I had this still. How you doing? Just waking up. My ass. I won't tell you the time because it's not early. Um, and I know a lot of you fitness types are really into getting up at 6 a.m. and you know and having your juice and doing all these things, which is great. You know, I'm an advocate of what makes you happy. You know, we have to take what we want from this industry and turn it into something real that gives us something. And so, you know, you guys, honestly, crack on, you know, with your 6 a.m. starts. Me, I was not born to do such a thing, I'm afraid. So it's not early. It's like it's late morning. Let's say that. But it's cool. I'm up. I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I'm gonna have breakfast. So I'm not doing my cardio in the morning today. I mean, it's not because I'm being lazy or anything like that, but it's just today the way it's planned out. We're heading up to the gym. I'm being picked up by my buddy Jay, who told you about, who's competing the Bodypower. Jay is somebody that came to me a while back. I kind of knew from back home, but he came to me a while back with his intention to compete, and last year I helped him get into shape for his first show, to give him a taster of the environment and what needs to happen. I actually dieted back down for 3 weeks to go and get on stage with him to sort of give him that push, and I thought it'd be a laugh. It was the last show of the season. That put me at 71 kilograms, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm going to meet up with Jay today. He's done another competition since, kind of learnt a few more things and a few more lessons. Some people, you know, I find especially bodybuilders, you know, big guys, a different mindset to us. But I find that a lot of people, they tend to hate on guys and girls for competing too early, you know, and they're not ready, and you should take 4 years training and all this bullshit, you know. But no, it's not, you know. Like I said, if something's gonna make you happy, and you want to test yourself, and you want to ask yourself the question, am I capable of that? Can I do that? You know, and if it's going to give you something back in return in your life, nobody is in a position to tell you you can't do this. You're not ready for this. Okay, you know, so you know, fuck all of them haters and naysayers. You know, fuck them. If you want to do something, right, and you want it so bad, if you see something there and you want it, you say, I want that, nobody's going to give it me, I'm going to take it, right? Regardless of whether you're ready or not, or if you're making up the numbers. Who gives a fuck what that fat fucking steroid YouTube wannabe thinks, right? If it's for you, not for anybody else, you compete against yourself, and you do it for yourself and no one else. All right. So I know it's a little bit off topic and a little bit of a rant, but I've seen some people going on and talking this bullshit, right? So I advocate starting early. You know, getting some experience. It's either going to tell you, shit, that was tough. You know what? I don't think I can do this. I work too much, blah, blah, blah. It's going to tell you that. You're going to get an answer from your question by going through this motions and getting yourself on stage, whether you win the show or you come last. You're going to get your answer. The answer could be, wow, that was amazing. You know, I didn't place. I got a little bit of feedback, but you know what? I loved it. I loved meeting everyone. I loved the process. I loved the interesting diet aspects of it. I loved the mistakes that I made, and now I know not to make again. And you might think, fuck me, right? That's what have I got to do? Get a pen and piece of paper and write down what you need to do now to get at a level and to get where you want to be. You know, there's nothing but positives from doing something like this, and I recommend it to anybody. So that's my little rant about that. Again, off subject, but it's something that's been bugging me for a while, is these fucking naysayers, right? Just keep your opinion to your fucking self. Mr. Champion of the fucking world bodybuilder who's never won fuck all, right? Just stop this industry is about supporting each other. It's about motivating each other, motivating other people. And if you're not that person, you're cancer on this whole goddamn industry, all right? So I say, fuck you. There. So anyway, that being said, Jay came to me and he said, I want to try. So we did it. It was a great day. We had fun. He enjoyed it so much. He kind of went and jumped into another prep on his own, which I think again was healthy. But now he's in the mode where he knows what he's got to do. He's going to come and do body power now. He's done a better prep with this. He's tried to improve, and I'm excited to sort of see him on stage on Sunday. And that's taken a little bit of the focus and the stress and the overthinking off my own kind of day. So that's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to sort of having him there for the process again. So we're going to go today and we're going to hit training together. We're obviously same competition. And we're doing a similar kind of peak week as you know, he's always gone on my kind of a style and advice. So we're going to carb up early in the week, a little bit earlier than most people tend to. Again, I kind of touched on that yesterday's video. I'm going to talk about that actually quite in full, the carbohydrate front loading for a competition as opposed to back loading. It might be a video that I do, you know, in the coming weeks and after the competition, but it's definitely something that I want to cover with you guys. So it's cool. We're going to head up there. We're going to do, I would imagine, a full body session, but more emphasis on pulls. That's how I've been doing it this past week. Rather than doing pushes, then pulls, and then transitioning into full body sessions for my depletion, I've kind of mixed them together in a way, and I found that it's working. I'm feeling great. I've got no carbs in me, but I'm feeling I'm getting some good little pump still in there while I'm pumping out all of my glycogen. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. So it's going to be, essentially it's going to be a pull session because I emphasized on pushes yesterday, but it will be a full body session to deplete, as tomorrow will be the last one of them, and then of course carb loading. So that's what's going to happen today. So we're going to go up, we're going to do some posing too. So I'm going to video some of this. I'll video some of the workouts, you know, only briefly. I don't want to bore you with it all. We're going to video some posing, and then yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to show you today in today's log. It's going to be a little bit longer. Again, not very premeditated, but I mean, what's there to think about? I'm doing this, so I'm just going to bring you guys along to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to head in now. I'm going to have my first meal because we've got no carbs. We're still low on carbs. Obviously, I'm going to start with fats and proteins. So my first meal today is going to be bacon pieces, and I'm going to have some scrambled eggs, and I'm going to throw in a couple of egg whites as well in there because I do have quite a large fat allowance today, but it's goddamn easy to go through it, you know. I mean, if I'm going to eat a shitload of eggs and then some salmon and then a load of nuts, you know, and then of course, you know, if you're into stuff like peanut butter and all these kind of things, you can really go through your allowance pretty quick. So I mean, that's why I use egg whites. I don't use them because I have any fear of egg yolks or cholesterol or any of this bullshit. You know, egg yolks are amazing, right? They're full of positives. They ain't gonna do no harm to you or your family, right? Eat them. Just be aware of the fat content. 5 grams of fat in a medium to large egg. So obviously we've got to have fat targets for the day. If you don't know about macros and things like that and you're looking to learn about that, I've got some articles on my fitness page which cover that quite in depth, and it's Pete Rothwell Fitness. Obviously my name is PWET, so head over to Facebook. There's a few articles and videos on this kind of thing on there, so check that out. But that's basically it. So we're going to hit some fats today: bacon, eggs and egg whites. Gonna start the day good, get lots of energy from that, and I'll see you in the kitchen. And sometimes life just throws a little cherub your way. Beautiful. Smash the back doors out of that. Yo in the gym. Breakfast had, fats in. Done almost the last cardio of prep, which is fucking amazing. Got one more tomorrow, start my carb up. I'm gonna be so happy about both of them things. So I'm here with Jay, this is my boy Jay.
Right.
And what we're gonna be competing, as you know already, but on Sunday in the USN Classic and Bodypower, we're gonna be doing a full body session, which is gonna focus with more emphasis on pulls, as yesterday was more pushy. So I'm gonna film a little bit of it, not too much, because you've seen loads of guys training. You don't need to see that. So I'll just pop together some snippets and I'll chat through when we're done. A little bit of posing later on too, so maybe you can see what we're up to and what we're about to bring. So awesome. water. 2 of these a day. We're on 4 litres every day. Some people do this fucking shit where they take like 10 litres one day, then 9, then 8, then 7, then 6. I'm not going to go into the science of it because I will make videos about that in future. But it's bullshit, so don't do it. You know, just keep your water static, and then don't cut it and do all this bullshit either. We're just going to reduce it the day before, and then take the salt down, sodium, and then put it back in 2 hours before getting on stage. So I spoke about that the other night. But water, it's important. You know, people skip it. If you've trouble in drinking it, get one of these bad boys. Look, bodybuilding.com, little plug there. Look, I'm not begging for sponsorship. But just get one of these and regulate it. Just make sure you're drinking a lot of water because you will shred a lot quicker. So we just finished our session, and it was pretty cool actually. And I don't know, I got a lot of pump off that. I got no carbs in.
Loved it. Got
really surprised.
Right at the end.
Really surprised with that kind of effect. You know, I always forget about that. And you always assume that you only get a pump with carbs, but it's not true. The power of fats is great. He's carbing up today and tomorrow.
So I feel great.
I'm a carb up tomorrow and Thursday, and we're both gonna be happy men. So that's today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna log my food for the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So just got in, brilliant session. Kind of doesn't feel like much at the moment because obviously we're only training, you know, light weights and more reps and all this bullshit, and only a couple of sets on each body part. So you kind of leave feeling like you want more, but you know, you have to be disciplined because, like I said before, if you break your muscle fibers now at this point, your body's going to hold water in that repair mode. So we have to be very careful that we just want to pump out the glycogen that's left, and but not reach that level of failure where we're going to promote any kind of stimulation that's going to bring any water retention, because they're the last thing we want right now when we're panicking about being ready. So it feels like you want to do more, so it's a bit frustrating, but it was decent. And considering we had no carbs inside us both, we both, you know, got a really good pump off the fats that we're consuming. So you really don't underestimate the power of fats. A lot of people do that, and they kind of feel that they have to suffer to go no carb, and it doesn't work like that. You know, as long as you substitute in the right way, adding good healthy fats in there throughout the day, you're gonna have the energy to do that. It's like swapping from a diesel car just to a petrol car. It's as simple as that, you know. So that's been life for the last 14 days. No carbs. I had 2 refeeds in there in the meantime, which makes the day after refeed even more horrible. But it's all part of the process. So felt good with no carbs. Really good training session with Jamie. Had a really good posing session after as well. So it was great to help him out with that. So really good, feeling good today, feeling lots of energy at last. Again, it's them fats kicking in, kind of hitting some kind of ketogenic situation with my body. Again, there'll be more videos. There's already articles on ketogenic diets and the benefits of high fat diets. They're already on my Facebook page, which is Pete Rothwell Fitness. I keep telling you, I'll write that underneath because the spelling's a little bit different for those who haven't seen my stuff before. So great. Family visits now. Gonna go see my family and sort of forget about the whole thing. And I don't want to talk gym. I don't want to think about gym and diets. But just to let you know, again, I said I'd keep you updated on food. So I didn't eat after that meal. So lots of BCAAs, HMB being consumed throughout the day, which is essential. So it's really, I trained fasted in a way. I did my cardio, 30 minutes now, almost finished with that. And then come out of training, had to go to the shopping centre. So I just had 20 grams of almonds in there, which was great, woke me up a little bit. And then now I'm about to head out. So I've got a meal prepped for later on. Oh, I got in, I had 2 boiled eggs and 50 grams of prawns. Again, a little bit more fats to keep me going. I'm still under my allowance for the day. Prawns were spicy too. Be careful with that hot sauce. So I prepped a meal just to go. I'm going to go and visit my sister now. So here we have, again, 100 grams of liquid scrambled eggs. We've got 100 grams of salmon and some fibrous broccoli there. Just to keep you on track, I wanted to give you a day in the life of a men's physique competitor and what he's eating at this point, 4 days out from competition. It's tough, but it's not as tough as you think it would be without carbohydrates if it's done right. So, and you know, the key word there, like I started the video off, is fats, healthy fats. They're going to give you the energy you need. So cool, it's been a great day, one day closer. And we do tomorrow, and then we head up to the expo, so it's going to be cool, and lots of video footage. This is why I recommend any of you guys who are thinking about competing, like I said in the earlier video, forget what everyone else says about it, it's too early, you know, fuck them. Just go and do it somewhere like the Bodypower Expo, because there isn't an experience like it, I promise. So I'm going to see you tomorrow, and then I'm going to see you there.